So let's dive into what is, I think, the ultimate recruitment story. We're going to explore how a movement that literally changed the world didn't start with some grand, complicated strategy, but with a few simple, personal invitations between friends.
Seriously, think about that feeling for a second. That rush of excitement, right? Where you just have to share this incredible thing you just found out. Well, that very human impulse, that's at the absolute heart of the story we're exploring today.
Okay, so let's set the stage. Every great team starts with a great mission, a real reason for being. And this one, well, this one was about as big as they come. Jesus had this massive message of hope for a world that was just desperately waiting for it. But here's the thing. He knew he couldn't do it alone. He needed to build a team, a group of close friends who could learn from him day in and day out and help spread that message far and wide.
Now, you'd think for a mission this huge, you'd recruit the experts, right? The scholars, the influencers from the big city. But nope, that is not what happened at all. The very first invitations went out in a very, very unexpected place.
Picture this. Jesus is just walking along the shore of the Sea of Galilee, and he spots these two brothers, Peter and Andrew, out there casting their net. These are just ordinary guys, fishermen, doing their job. And Jesus sees their teamwork, their dedication.
And he walks right up to them and extends this incredible, life-altering invitation. It's so direct, so powerful, and basically a complete career change. And without even hesitating, they just left their nets right there and followed him.
Fish for people. Now let's just pause on that for a second. I mean, what a brilliant metaphor. He's taken his skill they've already mastered, fishing, and just elevating it to this new, profound purpose, reaching out and connecting with people. It's genius.
So the team is now too strong, but it's about to double in size, just like that. And this next pair, wow, they make a decision that really shows you just how powerful that simple invitation truly was.
Just a little further down the shore, Jesus sees two more brothers, James and John. They're in a boat with their dad, Zebedee, just mending their nets. He calls out to them too, and their response is just as immediate. They say goodbye to their father, they leave the family business, and they follow. I mean, think about that. That's a total, instant commitment.
Okay, so what happens now? This is where the whole recruitment strategy takes a really fascinating turn. It stops being just about one person inviting others and starts to create its own momentum, all through the power of friendship. So the next day, Jesus finds this guy named Philip and gives him the same simple, direct invite. Follow me. Philip accepts, and he gets so fired up that he does exactly what we were talking about at the very beginning. He immediately runs to find his best friend.
And this is just such a real human moment, isn't it? Philip is bursting with excitement. He tells his friend Nathanael, "We found him, the one we've been waiting for." But Nathanael, he's a skeptic. He just scoffs. Nazareth. Can anything good come from Nazareth? It's a classic case of pure excitement meeting total doubt.
But Philip's response to this doubt is it's perfect. He doesn't argue. He doesn't try to convince him with facts. He just says, "Come and see." And what happens next is really the powerful climax of this whole recruitment story. So as Nathanael, the skeptic, walks up, Jesus looks right at him and says this. Nathanael is completely floored. Imagine that. It's like Jesus just read his mind, seeing right past his sarcastic comment to the honest heart underneath it all.
And this is the turning point. Nathanael asks, "How do you even know me?" And Jesus gives this very specific, very personal answer. He says he saw Nathanael in his private place of prayer before Philip even got to him. And that one little detail, it just shatters all of Nathanael's skepticism into a million pieces.
And just like that, in an instant, Nathanael goes from total doubt to total belief. That cynical question he had is just replaced by this profound declaration. He's in. The team has a new member, and he was won over not by some big argument, but by a personal, knowing connection.
So what's the big takeaway here? I mean, the crucial point is this. A mission that would change the course of history. It started with fishermen and skeptics. It grew through simple invitations, not some complex strategy. It shows us that ordinary people are often the ones called to do extraordinary things. And maybe most importantly, it shows that a genuine friendship, like the one Philip had, can be the bridge that helps someone move right past their doubt.
So we've seen how this incredible team was built, one personal connection at a time. And it really leaves us with a fascinating question to chew on.
What's the true potential of an idea when it's shared not through some big broadcast, but through the simple, powerful act of one friend telling another?